everyone and welcome back to Next Stitch Designs with me Sylvia. In today's video I am going to show you how to add the ribbing to any stitch or any project. So first I am going to show you how to add the ribbing to double crochet the same way you will add the ribbing to half double crochet or any other stitch. So I have just finished my little swatch of double crochet rows. Now if you have the loose stitch like this, for example double crochet, half double crochet or any other stitch, you will always have to prepare for your ribbing, and the way we prepare, we will always do first one row of single crochet before we start to work on our ribbing, and the single crochet row will hold the stitches nicely. So work one single crochet in every stitch across like so. So this way we will make the loose stitches nice and tight, so when we work on our ribbing it will hold our ribbing nicely in place. So this row 1 will be always our preparation row before we start the ribbing. So continue working like so, one row of single crochet all the way across in every stitch. So now work your last single crochet on top of the chain of 3 like so, and I am finishing and I am going to chain 1 and I'm going to fasten off. Leave this end longer so you can hide it later on. So that's how you are going to prepare your project. So every time you want to add the ribbing to loose stitches, for example like this double crochet, you will always prepare the row of single crochet first, and once you have that row of single crochet, then we can work on our ribbing. So this is the wrong side of double crochet and this is the right side. So now we are going to attach the yarn in this very last stitch we created. So now it's my first stitch as I turn my swatch and bring the yarn through. In this video I am working with Aran weight yarn, but of course you can work on your ribbing in any color or any yarn you like. So attach the yarn with the knot like so, insert your hook, and now you will chain as many as you want for your ribbing, and then you will add one more. The one more will be your turning chain. So for this sample swatch I will chain 5 and then I will add one more. So altogether I will chain 6, and that last one, sixth one, will be my turning chain. So now skip the first stitch and work single crochet into the second from the hook like so, and from now on you will have 5 stitches because I chained 5 and then I added one more, and the one more was my turning chain. So 1 2 3 4, and the last one, 5th one, like so. So now we have 5 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5. From now on you will always have 5 stitches. So next we'll be working on 2 slip stitches, so 1 slip stitch in the next 2 stitches. So don't work here because this is the part of our chain, so ignore that space there and find the next stitch, which is this one here, and then the next one. So we will work slip stitch into this one and one more slip stitch into the next one. So you will work 1 slip stitch into the next 2 stitches. So work slip stitch like so, and into the next stitch, work slip stitch again. So we have done 2 slip stitches like so. Turn your work. Now we will skip the first slip stitch and the second slip stitch. Find the next stitch, and into the next stitch, which is this one here, we will work under the back loop only. So slip stitch here, we will skip it, and then we will work single crochet under this stitch, but only under the back loop right here. So this is your front and this is your back loop, and we will work single crochet into the back loops like so. Once you come to your last stitch, you will work under the full stitch. Always here at the top of your ribbing, you will always work under the full stitch, and this way your ribbing will be much stronger. So we have done 2 slip stitches. Now we turn our work, we will skip 1 slip stitch and the second one, and work your single crochet back loop only like so. So that's your first one, into the next stitch, second one, into the next stitch, third one, into the next stitch, fourth one, and the last one, fifth one, will be single crochet but under the full stitch. As you can see, we have front loop and back loop, and we will always work like so here at the top of our ribbing. Chain 1 and turn your work. So now skip the chain 1 and work again single crochet back loop only like so for 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Always count, we will always have 5 now. So single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5th one right here like so. So you should have 5 single crochet. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always double check. Now again we will work 2 slip stitches. Before we do 2 slip stitches, 1 here and 1 here, ignore this space here, as this space is the part of our last row, so do not work into the one. So find the next stitch, work slip stitch, find the next stitch and work slip stitch like so. Turn your work, skip 1 slip stitch and the second one, work single crochet back loop only all the way up like so, 4 stitches, and the last one, 5th one, will be under the full stitch, so front loop and the back loop like so, because we are here at the top of our ribbing, and this way your ribbing will be much stronger and nicer. So that's how you are going to work on your ribbing all the way across. So this way you can add the ribbing to any project you like. So this is the wrong side. As you can see, I have these little stitches from my row of single crochet. Now, if you don't want these stitches to be visible, you can work on your single crochet row with the same color as you worked on your ribbing. So this way you won't see those stitches on the wrong side. So this was very easy way how to add the ribbing to your projects. You can add it to the blankets, hats, scarves, jumpers, cardigans, and many other projects. Next, I am going to show you how to add the ribbing to single crochet, but I will show you how you can do the single crochet row with the same color as your ribbing. So this way you won't be able to see those little stitches on the wrong side. So now I have this little swatch with single crochet rows. So as my swatch is made out of single crochet rows, of course I don't need to add extra single crochet rows, only if I want to make my project bigger. But in this swatch I wanted to show you that if I make my last row with the same color as my ribbing, you won't be able to see those little stitches as we had in double crochet swatch. So if you don't want those little stitches, you will simply always work your last single crochet row with the same color as your ribbing. So I'm going to show you how to do it now, so you will see the difference. So simply just let me just cut this off so it's not in the way. So now if you don't want those little stitches as we had in the double crochet swatch, you will simply work your last row of single crochet or your preparation row, which was our single crochet, with the same color as your ribbing. So I'm going to show you. So if you don't want these stitches to be visible, you will add single crochet row with the same color as your ribbing. So simply just attach the yarn, chain one, and now we will work this first row of single crochet like so, all the way across in every stitch. Continue all the way across, and once you come to your last stitch, you are not going to fasten off, as we will be working with the same color for our ribbing. So here is my last stitch, and now we will work exactly the same way as we did for the swatch with double crochets. So I will do exactly the same ribbing, but it's up to you how many you want. So I will chain 5 and then I will add one more, then one more will be my turning chain. So work single crochet across as we did for the swatch with double crochet. So you will work exactly the same way on your ribbing. So you will work one single crochet all the way down, and from now on you should have 5 stitches. As I chain 5, add 1. Now turn it this way, ignore the space right under here because that's the part of our starting chain. So now we will do exactly the same. Into the next stitch you will work slip stitch, into the next stitch you will work slip stitch. So we have completed 2 slip stitches. Now turn your work and you will skip those 2 slip stitches. Let me just show you again. So skip this one and skip the second one right here, and we will work single crochet back loop only in all those stitches all the way up. Once you come to your last stitch, we will work single crochet under the full stitch. So we will work on our ribbing exactly the same way as we did on double crochet swatch or any other stitch. The difference here is just the color changing for last row when we have done single crochet preparation row. So we have the same color as our ribbing. So now I'm here at the top and I will work my last single crochet under the full stitch, chain 1 and turn work. So now skip the chain 1 and work single crochet back loop only all the way down, and you should have 5 stitches like so. Now don't work under here, as this is the part of your last row. Slip stitch here and slip stitch there. So you will work 1 slip stitch into the next 2 stitches like so. Turn your work, skip 1 slip stitch and the second one, and again work your way up, single crochet back loop only, for 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one work under the full stitch like so. Chain 1 and turn your work. So that's how we are going to work again on your ribbing. The difference here is just the same color as ribbing to show you that now you don't have those stitches on the wrong side as we had on this swatch with double crochet rows. So the difference is only this row of single crochet in the same color as ribbing for the other swatch. So here you have those little stitches because we prepared this last single crochet row with the gray color. So if you don't want those stitches, you will work like we did here. So you will simply work your last single crochet row or preparation single crochet row with the same color as your ribbing, so you won't have those little stitches visible as we had on the double crochet swatch. But the ribbing will be exactly the same. So this is how you are going to add the ribbing to any project. The difference is only in that row of single crochet. So if you don't want those bigger stitches, you will work your last single crochet preparation row of single crochet in the same color as your ribbing. And this is it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel Unique Stitch Designs for more ideas from me, Sylvia. Thank you very much for watching.